Just a few parcels. Alright guys, so a common question we get asked is how do we get postage on the road?
Postage can be a nightmare or it can be really good. There's a really fine balance on postage.
For us, during our experience on the road, we get stuff, majority of the stuff, anything we need like parcels and stuff, we get sent to care of the post office. Any post office will accept a parcel, care of the post office, and will hold generally for 10 days.
So what Amy means by care of the post office is on the parcel, it needs to have care of the post office, and then with your name,
and then the
post office, and then yeah, like Amy was saying, what happens is it gets sent to the post office. Usually it's 10 days, 10 business days they'll hold it for.
Yeah, that's the minimum.
In some cases, no, it could be maximum.
Oh yeah, it's maximum.
In some cases, they'll hold it for like 28 days, business days. So
that's when you're remote.
Yeah, but it's so hard to figure out which post office does what.
Yeah, so if you just go with the 10-day rule, you can't go wrong.
So what we do is we organise about 3 to 4 weeks in advance of where we will be, because that allows a week of processing and getting the parcel there. And then when it's there, we got the 2 weeks to pick it up.
Yeah, we like to sort of, like for example, we're in Coffin Bay, so we're going to come back and explore Coffin Bay, but we don't like to be sitting around waiting for parcels. We'd much rather it sort of be sitting there in the post office. We'd much rather be sitting in the post office, we come through, pick it up, and then we can continue. Yeah,
because we ordered this, I think on the end of the Nullarbor, we ordered all this stuff. And yeah, so it's been about 2 weeks almost.
Yeah, it's sitting there. I think it's going about 7 days it's been there. So we had another 3-4 days to pick it up.
Yeah.
So it's quite simple. A lot of the postage these days has tracking, so it's very easy to log on, see if the parcel's at the post office or if it's still in transit, so you can slow down or speed up.
Mm-hmm. Some of the negatives behind it though is like if the person you buy it off doesn't write the names down correctly, the post office gets confused and they'll probably return to sender and stuff. So that's happened to us.
But you just gotta make sure you got the tracking. If you got the tracking number, they can generally track it down. But we have had 1 or 2 parcels which were incorrectly named and there was no tracking in it.
Yep.
Yeah, got returned to sender. So that was on the rare occasion, but it has happened.
And the other important thing to do as well is make sure the sender is sending it through Aus Post.
Yeah.
If they don't send it through Aus Post, other couriers other couriers will not drop it off at Aus Post because you need a signature.
Yeah.
But we've noticed that like toll and stuff like that, Aus Post is starting to accept it at a fee to the customer, which is us.
We had one a month back that was sent through toll to Australia Post. We didn't realise it wasn't going to go through Australia Post.
Yeah.
And they signed it, took the parcel, and then we just had to pay, I think it was like a $5 fee.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. It's better than them returning it to sender like they normally used to do.
But just something to consider.
Yeah, and just with the big items, it's most likely not going to be through Aus Post.
Yeah.
Like a diesel heater and all that.
So you really want to get them sent into a major town and like to pick up from a courier depot itself, or we'll show you guys, we're actually going to go pick up a parcel from a van park.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how we get our parcels. Just touching on for basic letters and stuff, we've got all that sort of letter mail directed to my parents' place. So anything like that just gets sent to my parents and they open it up and they let us know if we've got anything major. So
yeah,
that's what we've done.
A lot of people talk about parcel lockers. They're pretty much a waste of time because you've got to sign up and you've got to
pick it up within a small.
It's a nightmare. Just care of the post office for travellers. If you're somewhere for a long period of time, yes, parcel lockers are great, but otherwise don't even go down that track.
If you're travelling through and you're transients like us, we've found the most easiest and simplest way is just care of the post office.
Yep.
Yeah, simple. So we've had a few questions from people how we get posts, so we thought we'd just address it in this little video.
Address.
So another option for getting couriered parcels is getting sent to a caravan park. As you saw, we just picked up a big parcel. I rang up the caravan park last week, asked if it was okay for them to accept a couriered parcel. They said, yep. I made sure it had tracking and checked it. Arrived yesterday, phoned them up, say, hey, we'll be there tomorrow. And then just out of courtesy, we're going to stay here a night just because obviously they've accepted the parcel.
Yeah, if it's any nice, we'll stay longer, but yeah, let's see how we go. So obviously if you bought from an overseas buyer, it'll be even more challenging because it's 4 to 6 weeks. But just do that, you know, make sure you're 4 to 6 weeks ahead. But we don't buy overseas. We always buy from sellers and retailers in Australia just because we know it's going to get there in that 2 weeks. It's just a bit too iffy with like Chinese sellers and stuff like that. Yep.
But yeah. So that's pretty much how we get parcels on the road. If you have any other questions or queries, just leave them in the comments. Yeah, pretty straightforward, I think, how we get our parcels from the post. And, yeah, you can get it sent to couriers and van parks like we've mentioned. So, cool. All right, we're going to go. We've got all these parcels to open. We're going to go check in.
Cheers, guys.